Welcome to the Sophia Chang Show. There comes a time in every not-so-young muggle's life where they must undertake this epochal endeavor, the rereading of the Harry Potter series. I am not a rereader. The way I see it is that we're all going to die soon, way sooner than we think. And my to-be-read list on Goodreads is growing exponentially as the years of my life is dwindling. It's limited, it's finite. So that time, I need that time to be reading new books. Why read something I've already read when I have to read all the books? Now, Harry Potter specifically is really difficult to tackle again when you are a die-hard Potterhead. It's such a personal book for me, and it's even more poignant when you already know what's going to happen. I mean, I can't hear Dobby's name without wanting to bawl my eyes out for 3 days straight. Now, about a year or two ago, I was able to finally rewatch all the movies because they were all available on HBO, all in a row, and the movies are so off canon that those of us who, came from the original books and went that way, to me, the movies are almost just kind of like an interpretation. So that was easier for me to go through and rewatch. But the books, I don't know. It felt like this huge undertaking. And finally, I put a hold at the library for the audiobook. And since this is Philosopher's Stone, which is number one, is consistently in the top 10 most read books every single month, still to this day, it was going to take so many weeks before that book became available. So I put my name in the hat, the sorting hat. Oh, I'll be here all night. And I think I just forgot about it. And then one day it just showed up. It popped up. My name had come up on the wait list. So the book was mine for 21 days. And so I just re-listened to it. And it was such a mesmerizing, momentous occasion. I had forgotten how funny the first few books were. I knew that intellectually. I remembered thinking that the first two books were laugh out loud. Like I was literally guffawing as I was reading them way back when. And then I remember them getting more and more serious, and the humor was a little bit less. But what I saw this time upon rereading was all the ways that J.K. Rowling planted the seeds for everything, how brilliantly and tightly she crafted that plot. She's kind of a writer's dream. And if those of you have seen her plots, she actually wrote it out long form on a notebook. There is a chart with all 7 books and the main line, through lines, the A and B plot. It's a masterwork. It's like what I imagine watching Beethoven work must have been. Now, of course, once you get started rereading, you just can't stop. It's like a Pringle box. So I also put in holds for Fantastic Beasts, which they have the actor playing Newt Scamander reading, Eddie Redmayne. It's a textbook, okay? This is a Hogwarts textbook. No one would ever think that a school-required reading would be this fun, but I think I've listened to it maybe 2 or 3 times already. And I'm seriously studying it. I take this seriously, okay? So right now I'm in the beginning of book 5, and I'm slowing down on purpose because I simply cannot bear to have this experience be over. The first time that I went through it, it was more of this compulsive, addictive quality where, you stay up all night and you just cannot stop you're running into the bookstore. My best friend at the time and I would go into the bookstore. They had only the large print version because everything had sold out within the first hour, 30 minutes. If you guys can remember that, such was the Potter mania. And we would sit in the store with the one remaining large print copy, with the book on our laps. And since she was a much faster reader than I am, I'm a very, very slow reader. We would read, and she would sit on the right side so that when she was done, she could flip the page, and we would take turns holding the page up between us, so that I could read a little bit slower on the left side. And those were the days I remember when you couldn't get enough. But this is the opposite, because once I finish this reread, that's it. I don't know how much. This is a once in a decade. How long did it take me? What has it been, right? This was in the early aughts when the millennium had just changed. It has been near 2 decades. So I don't know how much longer it's going to take before I can do another reread. So I'm trying to make this one go as slowly as possible. I simply just cannot bear it. I can't bear it. I can't let go. I never will. I think this is a lifelong obsession. So let me know, do you prefer the books, the movies? Have you never read them? Because you should. That would be amazing if you did. Drop me a line, let me know. Thanks so much for listening to the Sophia Chang Show. If you liked what you heard, subscribe, rate 5 stars, and better yet, write a review about what you liked. And feel free to submit any questions that you have that you want answered on air. I really appreciate you listening.